Today is a very special day, YouTube, because on this day, we're going to find out who played the Megadeth Tornado of Soul solo the best. Now, the reason this is so important is because the Tornado of Soul solo is widely considered to be the most iconic guitar solo in the metal catalog of all time. Now, in order to find out who executed this most important lead on the highest level, we'll be watching a compilation video from Rua Moras, that's the channel, and back-to-back solos will be from Marty Friedman, Al Pitrelli, Glen Drover, Chris Broderick, and Kiko Loureiro, who is the current Megadeth guitarist. Along the way, I'll be looking for criteria like musicality, staying true to the original, stage presence and performance, and of course, technique. You can post your opinion in the comments below. Who do you think plays this solo the best? Now, before we get started, I'm going to need to hydrate my internal organs with some WAP juice. Disgusting. 69 grams of protein per sip, though. Okay, let me put on my cans of power, and we will get to this most important video of all time. Who plays the Tornado of Soul solo by Megadeth the best? All right, here we go. Okay, Marty Friedman up first. Wicked phrasing. The Dorian part. Give it to me, Dave. Dave's holding it down rhythm. Here we go. Okay, so there's Marty Friedman. That's pretty damn good. And of course, he's the one who wrote the solo in the first place. Now, up next is Al Pitrelli. Al Pitrelli is someone who I think of as playing in Sabotage and also Trans-Siberian Orchestra. He's got an amazing feel, tone, technique, and he's got a lot of classical influence in his playing. Just a tremendous guitar player. So let's see how he executes this iconic Tornado of Soul solo. Give it to me, Al. Got the Explorer shaped guitar. Where's his guitar so low? A lowrider. Here we go. Yes. He plays that last part differently. Okay, so that was Al Pitrelli. What do you guys think of that? I'm a big fan of Al. Okay, next we've got Glen Drover. Glen Drover is probably the least known Megadeth guitarist. I don't think he was with the band for that long, and same with Al, actually. Okay, here we go. Glen Drover, Tornado of Souls, go. Here he comes out to the front of the stage with a big lead. Dave's jamming in the back. Okay. Nice tremolo picking. Blazing speed. You might have been picking all those notes, huh? A little different at the end there too. So what we're seeing is some degree of variation between how these players are playing the solo. I think that's fine to an extent. On the fast part, you definitely have to play that lick exactly as it is because of how it outlines each chord very specifically. Okay, here we go. Chris Broderick is next, and he was the guitarist right before the current one, Kiko Loureiro. And I see that's what this guy's doing. He's putting them in order. So it must have been Friedman first, well, of course, but Chris Pullen was before that. Then came Pitrelli, then came Drover, Broderick, and Loureiro. Okay, here we go. Chris. Sauntering up to the front of the stage for his big moment. Looks like he's playing a 7-string here, too. Chris is certainly the most jacked Megadeth guitarist. Very precise technique. Give it to me, Chris. Yes. Sliding fist downwards. Wow, very impressive. Okay, finally, we've come to Kiko Loureiro. This is the last entry and the last chance to usurp the throne from the great Marty Friedman. Let's see how he does. Great stage presence. Probably the best move so far. Very clear phrasing. Good point. Here we go. But jumps off the riser while playing that. Okay, so there you have it. We've watched each Megadeth guitarist throughout the years play this iconic solo. There is a degree of variation in some of the notes that these guys played, but for the most part, it was pretty uniform and consistent. Now, give me your opinion, because that's the only thing that matters, down in the comments below. Who played this solo the best? I'm going to predict that you guys are going to say the originator of this composition, Marty Friedman, did it the best. And I would more or less agree with that. You know, it's hard to emulate someone's style as good as they do it themselves. And that's a good lesson for us to learn. Spend some of your time as a musician developing your own style instead of always trying to emulate someone else's style. Because here's the thing, no one's as good at being you as you. And even though all of these other guitar players did a fantastic job, I think Marty Friedman is always going to be considered the greatest Tornado of Soul solo player. Now, here's the real question. How do you, on the other side of the screen, watching, become a great guitar soloist? It turns out I've got a full course on this topic called How to Play Guitar Solos Beginner to Pro. And here's the YouTube playlist that you get access to if you purchase this course. Step 1, we talk about how to instantly learn to solo on guitar. I want to just get you going immediately with the pentatonic scale and how to apply that. This is for beginners, and it just instantly gets you making music. And then we start to go deeper with the next level here, the secret to unlocking the guitar fretboard. This is all about how to actually understand the notes that you're playing in these memorized shapes that you use. And after that, we connect music theory to how to solo. So basically, using the circle of death to solo, that's the circle of fifths. And this is going to teach you about what notes belong in which keys and how to get that working for you when you solo. This is easily one of the most important concepts you can learn in music theory, period. And then after that, we go to how to harmonize like the devil. This basically is about guitar orchestration. Bands like Iron Maiden, how do they make those cool guitar harmonies? How did James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett play, two different lines together that complement one another? So that's going to take you deeper into the music theory aspect of things. After that, neoclassical metal mastery. This is a really important video. It's basically going to teach you all of the neoclassical concepts that Bach, Mozart, and Beethoven use. Things like Neapolitan 6 chords, augmented 6 chords, secondary dominants, diminished chords, and all that stuff that Yngwie J. Malmsteen, the donut hater, loves. But it's okay to eat donuts if you want. And then after that, how to improvise for noobs. This is kind of like how to put all of this knowledge together and just, have music effortlessly oozing out of you at all times. Now check it out. The actual files that you get when you purchase this course, this is the play-along component to the videos, are here on Gumroad, or you can get them by subscribing to me on Patreon. So instantly learn how to solo on guitar. You click here and you get the backing tracks, the PDF files, and even the MIDI and guitar profiles if you want. And so each video has these files that come along with it. As you can see here, using the circle of death to solo, you get all this stuff, the MP3, the guitar profile, the PDF, and the play-along backing tracks. Until next time, my friends, stay evil.